Hello and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. In the last episode, we completed Twilight Town, which seems really awkward. I somehow remembered that because we're in Twilight Town. I think that's the only reason I remember it. But regardless, I am in front of one of these doors, the Key to Rewards door, which we've never seen before. Now there's a certain thing that I think people are going to ask me about. I believe it's your second time. If it's your second time through the game, I don't know how this works because I don't think there's a New Game Plus. But your second time through the game, these doors have organization member cards in them. Of organization members we haven't seen before, as of yet, anyway. Normally, I don't know if this is considered a second playthrough game, but run, I don't know. But I'm going to use it because I'm looking for slates. There's a particular slate that I have in mind that I really want. There's stuff up here. Usually littered with like health and Moogle points. No Moogle points? There's a Moogle point. It's like 10. Yeah. Health. I prefer Moogle points. I like Moogle points. It allows me to get stuff for other things. No? Okay. Also, something you guys might find different. This episode is live commentary. Because I hate post-commentary and it got really annoying. So I want to stop doing it. So back to live. Anyway, we'll do it live. Sora learns Stardust Blitz. Knock up to 3 of Donald's fireballs towards the enemy. Okay, Donald plus fire. I mean, like, that's alright. What about you? Whoa! Not sure if I want that to be seen. Like, just saying, not sure. I probably censored that out. Probably, because that was an organization card, and I don't think I want you guys to see that yet. In fact, I may sell it. Actually, hold on, what does it do? Give me a second, I'm probably going to cut this. Oh, wait. What I get? That was alright. 7s. 7s are good. Let me check what it does. I'll cut this out. Okay, that's really good. But I'm not going to. So I'm going to cut this out again. I'll come back once I show off. I'll show off the Moogle store in a bit. Just give me a second. Okay. You're probably going to hear me walking around a bit because I'm actually using my stand mic this time because it gets too hot in my room when I use the headphones. And the headphones are annoying. So, this is the Moogle shop with the stuff. It is separated into 4 distinct areas of the Moogle shop where you can buy attack cards, magic cards, item cards, and then variety. I highly recommend just going with the normal, like, amount, like right here. Like, I'm gonna try and do this because I want something. Oh wait, no! Well, that's good, but I actually meant to get items. I want an elixir, and I didn't. You can also have him take your cards, melt them down, I guess. You'll get points for them. Yeah. I'll never use 4s. I will use 2s and 3s because of the Ars Arcanum deck, which you guys probably saw in the last video. I don't remember. I'll not be using Blizzard anymore, so let's get rid of Blizzard. All of them. Because we're never using Blizzard again. It's a horrible spell. I'm inclined to get rid of this, but I need at least one more Thunder to be able to use Thundaga. I want to keep that. I will not use Stop, because all bosses are immune to stop. I probably won't use Dumbo ever, or Bambi, but I'll keep 1/9 of Bambi just in case. And I won't use Ethers. So, let's grab us an item. Hopefully I get an elixir. Yes! It's a 5, but I'll take it. It doesn't matter if you use items in a slate. Like, I'll show you. I'm also going to try and build a deck from scratch right here. This will be a fairly longer episode, as you've already noticed. But let's try and build a deck, because I want to show you guys how to do this before we head into the final areas. That way you guys can kind of get an idea of how I go through the thought process a little bit better. I showed it like once, but man. First things first, I always add, at this point I've always got an Oogie Boogie and Jafar card in, because these two are kind of staple. You need these. These are important. The Oogie will make sure that you don't die, and Jafar will make sure you can do slates, which is what my Sleight Deck is for. So let me actually take these out for now, so you guys know that we're going to put those in. So we need 105 points to keep them in, which means we will need 800. We can only use 820 points to build this deck. Now, you got to think about what kind of deck you want to build, which is Sleight Deck. I don't like attack decks or just straight up magic decks. They require you to just have 9s and 8s and maybe some 0s. And it's just straight up attacking. There's no real strategy to it. It's just straight up overpowering. Whereas a Sleight Deck, you kind of need to think about what you're doing. Now, let's check our slates. Square on the edit. So we got Sliding Dash, Stun Impact, Strike Rate. Blitz is a really good one. It can only go up to 15 though, which is why the only time you'd use it is probably with Jafar. Zantetsuken is alright. I mean, what it does is basically if you use it on an opponent's slate, I think it is, those 3 cards will end up being unreloadable. Basically, if you're going to use Zantetsuken, be really careful about it, because you want to wait for that one card that the enemy has that you really don't like, and then use it. Sonic Blade, which is probably my favorite, is 20 to 23 attack cards total, and they have to be different. So 6, 7, 8 is a good one. That goes up to 21. 777 is also 21. So Ars Arcanum, which is really good, 1 to 6. 1, 2, 3, or 2, 2, 2, or like 3. Yeah, it'd have to be 3, 2, 1, or yeah, like variations of that. That works. 1, 1, 3. 1, 1, 1, like that sort of stuff. The tri-stage spells, Cura, Curaga, Thundaga, we already used those. This is supposed to be Gravira and Graviga, which I don't have yet, which I need. Warpinator is Stop, Gravity, Arrow, which I don't use because I don't use Stop. Blizzard Raid, which I'm not using anymore. Blizzard 2 attack cards. It's not really that great. Terror requires Mushu, which we don't have. Or Summon card, Jack. And an item. Or, in Mushu's case, Simba Mushu item. This is Fire, Gravity, which I'd really love to get because Firaga Burst is really good. I'd love to make a fire-based Sleight Deck, but I just cannot find one. Find a Gravity. Lethal Flame is alright, but it needs Stop, so it probably won't work. Tornado probably won't work very well. I mean, like, I've tried it, it's not amazing. Freeze is not good against bosses. Holy is really good, which is Mega Ether, Mega Elixir item card. Inflict damage on a target enemy and all surrounding enemies. Basically, you can try doing this. Let's see. I'd say use this as a last resort because you want to save the Mega Elixir. Holy's really good though. These are your friends, and let's see. Can I even make Holy? I've got. This is an elixir. It's not a Mega Elixir. I think Mega Elixir will reload all attack and magic cards, and it'll also reset the reload counter. Also, I apologize if you can hear something in the background. I have my window open because otherwise I would fry in this room. Same for this Mega Potion does the same thing. This is High Potion, Mega Potion. Okay, so let's get to building. So we're going to go back to making a sliding dash deck with, let's put some Blitz in there as well, which is what deck 2 was, kind of, but it had Ars Arcanum, and I don't really like Ars Arcanum a whole lot because it's so easy to break. After you use it the first time, you're never going to be able to use it again. Let's not do that. Let's go with, we need a 5, 5, and 5. Let's see. 5, 5. This isn't going to work out very well. Let me sort. And a 5. Now, basically I'll use Blitz twice. This will allow me to be able to, even when I reload, these two will be gone. These two cards will be gone. But these 3 right here, 5, 5, and then this 5, will be available for the next Blitz. So I'll be able to use that. Now, I'm going to start making the sliding dash portion of it, which will be, I don't want it to be 9 to be lost, so I'll put 7 there, and then an 8. Basically what will happen now is, if when I go through the reload of this deck, I'll go 5, 5, 5, that'll be used up, so I'll lose this card. Same for this, I'll lose this card, and I'll lose this card. So these 2 rows will be the only ones left when I reload the deck. Not assuming I didn't use an elixir, or a Mega Potion, or a Mega Ether. So, that means that I'll have to use 5, 5, and then this 5, which means I can still use Blitz. Then I'll use this 5, this 9, and this 8, which will add up to 22, which means that I can still use Sliding Dash, even when I reload the deck. Now, I'm not going to go into really in-depth where I go, like this is the only, these 2 are left, like this 5 and this 5, and then I have to pair it with like this 8. I'm not going to go into that far, because at that point, I'll have used an elixir, and I won't have to worry about this stuff anymore. Alright, so you want to make sure that when you're building this too, these 2 don't match, like you don't have the same of these 2 in here. Like you'll see what I mean. Like, let's make another card that we don't really care about losing, and there goes a plane. Why is someone flying a plane in a desert? Why would you do that? So let's put a Kingdom Key here, because this card will be lost when we make the deck. Let's put Fairy Harp here. That's 17, and it doesn't match either of these. And then we'll put 17, so I need a 5 here. So that's 22 again. And none of these match. This card will be lost when we use the slate. So this one, and this one will pair up, which will be... Ooh, that's too much. That's 26. So let's swap it this one. So that means that it'll be 8, 5, 9, which is still 22. But this will be also 22. 9 plus 8, 17 plus 5, that's 22. So that'll work out. Let's throw in another one. We have until, like I said, 820. And then we got to put in the other cards. So let's put in another card that we don't really care about losing. You, 9. Can't use you because it would match this card. Remember, you don't want to let either of these match the two above them. So let's use you, 7. So that's 16, and we need at the highest a 6. Use you, 6. So that's 23. And I should have sold these two because these are, I forget what they're called. Alright. Throw in another card that we don't care about losing. Let's see. I could actually put in another Pumpkinhead because these ones will be lost. So I don't mind putting in another Pumpkinhead. So let's put in, that's 7. Another Fairy's Harp. That's 16. And then 23. Okay. Try it again. Repeat. We can put in another Pumpkinhead. Let's see. Let's see. Does that match up? Let's see. 5, 9, 7. That's not. Is that enough? That's 21. Yeah. 6 plus 9, 15. Yeah, that's 22. Oh, let me make sure. 5, 5, 5, 5, 9, 8. That's fine. 5, 9, 7. That's 21. That's fine. 6, 9. That's 15. 22. That's fine. Okay. 6. So that's 9, 6, and then I need at least a 5. I'll put in a 7. So that's 22. This is 22, so that's 9, 7, 6. That's fine. So now I need 7 plus 5. So that's 12, and I need at least a 9 then. I need a 9. That won't work. Well, it will, but I want to keep this somewhat easy to follow. So that's another 9. So that's 7, 5, 9, which is 21. And this is also 7, 5, 9, which is 21. Okay, so let's throw in some spells now, because we got, well, I could probably throw in a few more, maybe like one more, or 1 or 2 more. What's it called? Sliding dashes, but let's see, can I do it? Eight, 7, 15. 15 plus 5, that's 20. So that'll end up being these 2 left. I need to do 2 more. So that means that I need another key. 7, 5, 12. I need at least an 8. That won't work. I need an 8. Damn. I'll probably just switch these then. I need a 5 to replace that then. 5. Take you out. Sort. There you go. That's 5, 8, that's 13, plus 7, 20, so that works. Well, no, this is 7 plus 5, 12, plus 8, that's 20, that works. I'm pretty sure. Let me check. Sonic Blade again. Yeah, 20 to 23 works. So now I need... This will be the last Sonic Blade right here, which will put up pretty much so that if I have to reload, then I won't, like, end on an odd amount of cards. On the second reload, that is. So that's 6, and then I have 7 right now, so... Can't use Lady Luck again. I can use you again, though. 7 plus 9, that's 16. So the highest I can go is 7 again. I'll probably go 7. Yeah, Fairy's Harp. 7. So that adds up to be 6 plus 9 plus 7, which is 22. And then 7 plus 9 plus 7, which is 23. So on the second reload, I'll come out even with no leftover attack cards. Now if I reload a third time, that's a different story, but I'm not going to worry about that. So let's put in maybe a spell or two, which is probably all the room we have left. Let's put in... I kind of want to keep Thundaga out. Well, let's try it. 9, 7, 7. Yeah, we're running out of room. Now let's take out 7s. I don't need that. I don't need them that high. So let's put in a 6, and then a 2. There we go. We need cures. I'm probably going to actually have to take out that last round of... Yeah, I have to take out that last round of... So... Dun, dun, dun. Okay. That's better. I mean, I wish I could have more, but that's fine. Let's use Viraga. Okay, and then we need to put in our items, which will be High Potion. Wish I had something other than a Mega Ether, but I don't. Mega Ether, I need my elixir. I've run out of room. So... Dang. I'm completely out of room. I've got a lot of 9 cards. I mean, like, this is fine the way I want it. Maybe no spells. Still don't have enough room for... So I'll actually take out that and replace it with a lower card. 6, 5, so that's 11, and then I got another this, which I don't want to use with these two, so I'll put something like another cure. Boom. Now, that made it worse. Let's see what I can do here. Hold on. I can move this here. Move that there, and then move that there. I would use boom, boom. I want to make it so that I'm not, like... Use a 36. Let me take out you. Let me throw in the 2 cards so that I have them. You. I only have 24 points left. That's not good. kind of wish I had lower cards. Yes. Like a weaker card. Let's see. That's a premium card. I don't want to use that. Premium cards are alright, but they don't reload. I think it's impossible to reload them. And I need to cut that out again because I accidentally showed that. Well, that'll work. That's 15. Well, no, I could do this. Aha! Just enough. So basically I do Cure, Mega Potion, or High Potion, Mega Ether. And then what that would do, that really isn't efficient at all. I don't need the Mega Ether. I've got like 3 spells. I'm starting to like my last deck, which is this, which is way more efficient. Take you out, and I've got a lot more room. Because I have Ars Arcanum, that's why. I may fail at building this deck because I want to try something with it, with the elixir. So I'd have 2 different times where I could reload it without having to reload, charge up my reload bar. You know what? Let's put you back. Give you another cure. No. Give you a 4. No? Really? 5? No! Off by 1? Damn. There you go. 854, that is 17. That's a good number. And then basically I'd have to use these sparingly. Like, I have to make sure that they don't block that. So that's a good rounded deck, I guess. I mean, like, it's got 2 uses of Blitz, and it reloads very well. Pretty much when you get to the end of it, when you're throwing in the extra stuff like healing and items, it just comes down to you being able to work it around to fit the amount of CP that you have. I'll be getting up to a much higher level in this next episode, so yeah, that's what's going to happen. I guess this entire episode was just me showing how to make a deck. Or what I go through when I make the deck. You could probably get rid of Oogie and put Tinkerbell in instead. Just combine it with Jafar. Because otherwise Tinkerbell will get broken. You could do like a slate where it's Tinkerbell, Cure, and then say like Simba or Bambi, which would be really difficult to break. If you had 3 9s, it'd be 27. It'd be really difficult to break that unless they had a 0. So yeah, I'd say work around, figure out which deck works best for you. I like Sliding Dash or Sonic Blade a lot. It's not really good for fights that require platforming of some kind, but is really good in every other fight. So that's why I have the Blitz put in there, because Blitz is really good. And the rest of the cards are no lower than 5, which is pretty good. So yeah, I think it's a pretty good deck. So regardless, that's the deck that I've shown you how to make. Hopefully you guys can figure out what kind of deck you want to make. I'm probably still going to be using 2, working it around, making sure I have stuff to do, or stuff I can use on. I need to put in more cures. I need to work in the elixir. So yeah, hopefully you guys can get your own deck going. And I'll see you in the next episode of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, when we'll be heading off to the next floor. See you guys then.